What's up, everybody? It's your boy D Mac. So let's talk about it. All right. So if you was tuning in earlier, then you heard me say that I was gonna start combing through my videos and find some of those old stories that I was talking about, and that I said that I was going to do follow-ups on, and start to do some of these follow-ups and let you know what's going on with these people. So here's an update on a story that I did probably about 6 or 7 months ago, and it was about Judge Donna Scott Davenport out of Rutherford County in Tennessee. She was a racist judge, and she was caught for this is one of the major things that she did that stood out and really got everybody's attention and put brought her face to the news. She had some children standing before her. There was a fight that took place after school, I guess, by some younger children. And there were some older children, probably around 10, 11, 12 years old, middle school age. And they watched the fight and they didn't stop the fight. And the judge made up a charge to hold those children in jail because they didn't stop the fight. And this was just one of many things that she's done that was against the law, out of character, not fair towards black people who've come before her. And then come to find out the reason why she's doing all of this. And this goes to give you hardcore concrete evidence that this is racially motivated. What's taking place down there is they were having a migration of a lot of people moving from, I guess you say, Nashville area to Rutherford County, and it was mostly black people because the area that they were from was being gentrified and they were being pushed out, and all of those people were starting to move to Rutherford County. Well, the residents of Rutherford County didn't want all of these black people moving to their area, and so they began to pressure the local officials to make Rutherford County not a welcome place for certain types of people. That's the black and brown people. And so she would do these types of things to black people who came before her, and the police department would harass black people to let them know that they're not welcome in Rutherford County. So if they're thinking about relocating to that area, they might want to think twice based off of these experiences. This is what she was caught red-handed doing. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a speculation. There's, they got have her caught cold turkey, and so, you know, this was a couple of years ago. It's been, I think, the story came out in 2019. So yeah, it's been a few years, and back at that time, she was saying that she was going to step down and resign, and she only did that because all of her, all of the other colleagues and stuff like that started to come up with a plan to get her tossed out. And so instead of her having to go through the embarrassment and all of that stuff, she agreed to resign. Well, she's still in office as of now. She's supposed to resign in August, and August is coming up, so we'll see if she sticks to her word, which I doubt. This woman has no character to uh, to bear reference to. I feel like a lot of the cases that she's did from a certain time frame, ever since this whole migration from the Tennessee area to Rutherford County, whenever that migration started, any of the cases that came before her during that time should be reviewed by a board, and if seen necessary, overturned, because she very well could have changed the course of someone's life with a racist decision that she made from her position of power. And these things need to be addressed. These things need to be dealt with. She needs to be held accountable for these things. She shouldn't just get off with, oh, well, I'll resign and that'll be done. No, she's done a great lot of harm to a whole lot of lives, and she needs to be held accountable for that. If you look up the story, once again, her name is Donna Scott Davenport. If you look up the story at the bottom, they will have links to where you can go and you can have petitions signed if you want to get her taken out of her position a lot earlier than August, or if you would like to see her taken up on criminal charges. You can sign a petition or you can start a petition. The links are there if you look up that name and that story pops up. So I just wanted to put this information out there. I wanted to give y'all an update on that racist lady, and hopefully there's going to be a good outcome. Hopefully she's going to do a better job of leaving office than Donald Trump did. But like I said, I'm going to keep looking out. I'm going to keep you posted. And whenever the August deadline comes, then we're going to review this story again. I will continue to comb through my stories and find things that I can update you guys on. And hopefully we have some good updates. Maybe I'll do a January 6th one after they finish with these hearings and stuff. Um, so yeah, that's all I really wanted to put out there. Y'all keep your eyes and ears open if you're interested in hearing what happened in this story, and let me know if you hear something before I do, and we can talk about it. So this is your boy D Mac, man. Y'all know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.